You must register for VAT with HMRC if your business's turnover is more than 85,000 or if you expect your turnover to go over this amount in a single 30-day period. Once you become a VAT registered company, you must complete a VAT return usually every 3 months to HMRC, which includes the VAT you've charged on sales less the VAT you are reclaiming on purchases bought in the company for business use. The VAT you charge to customers is known as output VAT. Output VAT is charged on a number of things known as taxable supplies, including sales, the goods and services you provide to customers, the sale of any business assets, commission, the hiring or loaning of goods to someone, items sold to staff such as lunches, business goods used for your personal reasons, and non-sales such as free samples, part exchanges or barter transactions. The rate of VAT charge depends on the type of goods and services sold. There are 3 rates of VAT. These are the standard rate of VAT of 20%, which applies to most goods and services sold. The reduced rate of VAT of 5%, the 0 rate, and some items are also exempt from VAT or outside the scope of the UK VAT system. Standard rate VAT applies to most goods and services sold. You should charge this rate unless the good or service provided falls under the reduced rate or the 0 rate. If in doubt, just use the 20%. In addition, standard rate VAT supplies include the sale of land and buildings, the sale of accommodation if you're in the hospitality services, household goods and consumables, adults' clothing, and legal and professional services. Even though most food and drink for human consumption is 0 rated, some items do fall into the standard VAT rate. These include catering, alcohol, chocolate bars and crisps, hot food, ice cream, soft drinks and mineral water. Restaurants must also charge VAT on food eaten at their premises, including communal areas, for example in a food court. The reduced rate of VAT of 5% applies to items including mobility aids for the elderly, electricity and gas for domestic use, maternity pads, ladies' sanitary products and energy saving materials. 0 rated items include children's clothes, the selling of donated goods in a charity shop, equipment for disabled people, most food and drink, public transport and publications including books, magazines and newspapers. Some products are exempt from VAT. This means no VAT needs to be applied when selling these goods, even if you're VAT registered. These include sports activities, gambling, antiques, funeral plans, education and insurance. Finally, some services are outside the scope of VAT, including welfare services provided by charities. Please see www.gov.uk for more information on VATable supplies. I hope you found this video useful. If you are VAT registered or considering voluntary VAT registration, we recommend speaking to your accountant or HMRC first, as sometimes it is difficult to distinguish which items have VAT on. If you want to find out more about VAT, check out our other videos or get in touch.